So with this modification, we're going to be taking out the stock breather box. Right where the main intake port is. I don't know what kind of modification it's going to have to do. I'm going to have to add other butterfly valves. I'm going to have to totally change that. I know I'm going to have to change the fuel. So this is kind of up in the air, but what we've figured, since there's really limited room in the engine bay, we're going to have the exhaust ports, whole manifold, come up here. Probably all 4 pipes. We might merge them. Depends on space. But regardless, they're going to come up, pop out of the hood. That side, come up, pop out of the hood. And all of them come over. Keep in mind, this port's right here. It's right here. This is your intake. Here's your exhausts. We're going to have those popping out and then manifolding through these intercoolers. I'm going to make the boxes, they're going to look more like water to air intercoolers, but rather than water, we're just having hot air and they're inner heaters. Because again, they're not for boost, they're for carbureting fuel. So your exhaust pipes pop out of there, manifold up to this, and then that manifolds down to a turbo on each side. I've only got one right now. These have been cold tempered. If any of you have heard of liquid nitrogen bathing your steel, it's the same thing as tempering, except instead of bringing it to super high temperatures, you're bringing it to super low temperatures. Same fluctuation, same heat dissipation. It's awesome. So you don't need water cooling for these anymore. So these manifold up kind of like that. That way your boost is dropped straight down and you make one more manifold there. The exhaust we're going to have boot out and angle back, so you're going to have 2 short pipes. It's turbo, so the back pressure isn't a thing. I'm sure all of you will get that. It's kind of multi-use video. I'm going to be posting it in a few places. But this is acting as a carburetor. We'll have one fuel injector right here after the air filter. They're going to be pointed like this. Air filter, injector. That's going to spray liquid fuel just the way a normal injector would or a carburetor. It's going to spray it across these areas. And all of this is heated. It's going to flash vaporize the fuel. By the time it gets here, it comes into each of the turbo. There's one more injector in case we want to just dump crazy amounts of power to this. We really don't need 2 injectors. We really don't need 4 injectors. Even though it's a V8, we're only going to really be using one and alternating which one gets it. So after the air plumbs into these, dumps into there, the exhaust is going to port out, plumb through these, port into here, and bump out. I figured we'd be popping this out of the hood and just reinforce the hood with some subframing, because I didn't see where in the world we were going to fit any of this stuff. Now you guys have shown me on the forums people somehow shove dual turbos under the hood. If I can figure that out, I'll do it. But right now it's looking like we're going to have a cool, crazy hot rod setup. And I saw someone else get over 600 just from supercharging. If I can get anywhere beyond 400 with this, that's going to be crazy. We already spin the tires every single time we floor it, so it's going to be good.